All right, y'all. Joe's awake and alive, thankfully. Um, Somebody, will you just make sure the camera's off? I think I turned it off, but let me see. Will you just so the microphone doesn't hurt? He's alive. He's up. Hold this real quick for me, babe. Will you just fill them in on what happened and let them know for some reason? No, got it.
So say hey. So he is up. Joe is up. Just waiting to see.
To dance.
Sit down, please. Hello, everyone. Okay. Hello. I don't see any comments.
Say comments for us. Please. Oh, there's one.
Oh,
There's two.
Hello. Dan.
The baby's doing good.
No. So, give me 1 second, Major. I just wanted to hop back on here, and fill in what happened. So Joe is up. He is up. He's walking around now. So I just wanted to let everybody know that, because that kind of went off, obviously at a very bad time. Yes, thank God. It was, I think, three doses of Narcan. Frank literally has rubbed the skin off of his knuckles from doing a sternal rub on him. But thank God he's alive. Yeah, he's up now. And he was actually just over here with us when Sarah was here. Him and another gentleman were getting, just grabbing some stuff that we had, some waters and food. Really sad. Just like that, in an instant, somebody's life could be gone. And I did call 911, like immediately after I saw it. I got off with you guys. I called 911 and they're still not here. The lady said they were on their way.
Because it's really far.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Just trying to... Okay. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Well, that's really scary, because, you're looking at someone who, I just literally, had an interaction with. He was just up there, and I mean, just like that, your life could be gone. Literally, just like that, someone's life. And that's somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's, son, somebody. And, thank God he's here. Just joining, thank you. It says the video was taken down. Yeah, it did say the video was taken down for violating terms. So I don't know. But I'm watching Joe right now. He is up walking around. I mean, I'm just looking at him like, thank God today. Joe was somebody that we were just on a live, and he was overdosing at the end. Yep, he was getting high a couple minutes before, and I actually saw it on Frank's live, so that's why I got off. I gave somebody already gave him Narcan. I gave somebody else's 2 more Narcans, and I know they gave that to him. And they were over there, a couple people throwing water, to do a sternal rub. I was telling somebody else, Frank's knuckles are literally raw. The skin is rubbed off from the sternal rub that he was giving to him. He might be sore, but he has his life. Yeah, I mean, he's honestly up there. He's yawning. He's yawning, which is a sign of withdrawal. He kind of has his arms wrapped around like he might be cold a little bit. So, yeah, he's probably... Did the ambulance come? No, they're still not here. And I did call immediately. I called 911. That place is not safe for you and your family. Must be another way to help. Well, I mean, it might not... the thing is I always feel like, what if I lived down here, though? I mean, people live down here with their families. So I understand sometimes what people are saying, like it's not safe, which I'm not saying that it's a safe. Would I allow my children to just walk around here by themselves? No, absolutely not. I wouldn't. I don't even let them get
everywhere.
I don't even let them get out of the vehicle in certain spots. I don't let them walk around. But I could be living down here in one of these houses with my children. I mean, Narcan will make you go into... Yes, it will make you go into instant withdrawal. I think... might be. I'm not sure exactly what all the terms are. Absolutely, they are stuck due to poverty. Yes, the system is a very broken system, But I also want my kids to know that this is the real world too. This really goes on. I don't want my kids to think just because we live in an area that this stuff doesn't happen and they don't see it, that it doesn't happen in the world. This is how, people have to live sometimes. And this is real life. He just came back. He's right here.
I just need to clean my hands.
Yes, he does. And I just disinfected all his stuff before I got back on. I'm sorry, but I didn't want it in the car until... about this because he's going...
That shit is...
Well, and Major has been going... Major and my children, like our older kids, and Mercy will grow up they've grown up in meetings. They've grown up in NA, going to NA. They've grown up, doing all that. Meetings. Yeah, literally in meetings. Like the twins grew up going to meetings, saying the Serenity Prayer with everybody at the end. And, they also have been to school while Frank has shared his story. So, that's I mean, I don't want to ever shelter them from this because this happens. Yeah. And like Frank was sharing earlier, they're one decision away from a life like this, and thank God.
We all are.
Yeah, everybody is. I am. You are. I mean, Frank and I have been down here living this way.
So hopefully I'll be able to, when I get home and get on my laptop and stuff, go back and appeal that video, because I think the most important part was missed when he did end up coming to, thank God, but that man was dead for
look, we drove away
10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, he's up.
And the ambulance.
Ambulance still didn't come. Listen, you can't. One thing about down here is you can't tell them that it was an overdose.
I didn't.
You have to say somebody got shot, and it's crazy that you have to lie. And that man was dead. I literally rubbed the fucking skin off my knuckles, giving him sternum rubs. You know what I mean? But at least he's alive.
Oh, wait.
At least he's alive. So hopefully when I get home and get on my computer, I'll be able to go back and appeal the video, because there was a man's life was being saved. I think that's what we need. Tanya, no, we actually going to look for Nicole. We're going to go around and hopefully find her. We passed around earlier, but she wasn't around. So hopefully we'll be able to go by now and see her. And I seen that man that, he was overdosed. I seen when the individual shot him up. I watched the whole scene. So the one, another person that was standing there, shot him up, and he was dead there.
I mean, I can say most of the time.
Thank you,
people
Tanya.
do look out for one another.
Yeah, they do. They do
here.
look out for one another. They have their own little cliques and stuff. And listen, Antoine will absolutely love that stuff. I bring him down. Antoine's a little taller than me, and I'm a little bigger than him. But I bring him down like sneakers and stuff. And try to look out. Antoine is.
This is a spot we
Yeah.
go to.
Yeah, I absolutely know that with Antoine, that he would put his life on the line for me, 100%.
Yeah.
And likewise, the same thing. I think that's why we get along the way we do and we bond the way we do instantly. From the first time I met Antoine,
You came home and told
yep,
me about him.
I came home, I spoke to Rachel about him, and the next day, I turned right back around and came back to Philly. The next day to look for him. Because I realized that I was interacting with a very special person. And we're very similar. Very similar. So he's a very, very good hearted person. He's one of the only people that every time I come down here, he'll be like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then instantly he'll be like, "How are you doing? How's the family doing? How's Rachel? How's the baby? How's Major?" Jose, I just seen Jose. Jose came up and told me he got the job. That we went over there and spoke to the people. He got the job. He gets a paycheck on Friday. He's so excited. He's like, "Man, I made $240. I get paid on Friday." I said, "Damn, how beautiful is that? How dope is that?" The young brother got a job. He's happy. Listen, that has the potential to change his life. To change his life.
He's a good kid.
Thank you, Avalon. Thank you. Yeah, Antoine. Jose. He's a good kid. He just needs some guidance. Oh, he absolutely was, Tanya. Absolutely was. Antoine was raised. You could tell he comes from good people. He's in the streets, has a drug problem, but Antoine comes from very, very good people. You can tell that. He's still going to school. He's still going to school. He just needs guidance right now. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I gotta make a call from Rachel's phone. Somebody that I'm working with from the United Way just asked me to give them a call real quick. So I'm gonna pull over. I'll let Rachel talk to you guys for a couple minutes. And then, because I know she loves being in front of the camera. And then I'll hop back in the car and talk to you guys, okay? All right. 1 second, let me just... All right, excuse me 1 second, guys. Okay, I got the number. I'm about to step out, and I'll let y'all deal with Rachel.
Yeah. Where did I get these shades? I got them off at Amazon, actually.
That is true.
Email brother, I hate you about those shirts. Okay. I'll let him know. Well, he does check his email. I know sometimes it just takes him a little bit. Hey. They're called Sojis, I think. It's SOJOS. Hi, Kathy. But, hold on. But it's now. Jose, the young kid? No, he's not in the hospital. We just saw him. Yes, that's how you spell it. I actually don't even know Spanish, so I can't teach. I wish somebody would teach it to me. I wish Frank would, but he doesn't have patience to teach it to me.
Baby.
He does. Major knows a little bit though.
Gracias.
More that he can understand. Who is Joe? Joe is a gentleman that we just saw at the park, and he had he overdosed. Okay. Major, can you give her bobo? Well, you gotta take your finger out so she can. How long did I use? I was very young when I first started to use. I was, the first time I ever used opiates, I was 14, I believe. And I struggled for years with it. Major, somebody said, hi, Mage.
Hello.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna just reach in the back real quick and see.
It's okay.
She's okay?
But now it's okay. But now it's not.
Yeah, thank God he's okay. Thank God, because it just is crazy to think, somebody's life, it could just be over like that. Let's see Major's haircut. Show him your haircut.
I don't know the design. It's a design.
Yes, thank
The
God.
shady baby.
Major, they said gang gang. Yeah, he does, and he always is. He actually told some gentleman, we were at the store, and he told some 80-year-old man that he should get his hair cut at his dad's barber shop. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Listen, I have my daughter literally so spoiled that we can't even stop moving because she starts crying.
Yes.
She's fine once we're driving.
Yeah,
Get
but
going,
it's
babe.
not fine when you're not driving.
Yes, take care of Billy Joe. Your sound is like that. Literally, if I'm walking her in the stroller and I stop walking, she starts crying. If I'm holding her and I sit down, she starts crying.
Oh,
I thank you for that.
let's go right now. Shave tires. Let's go.
Yes, I don't want to say that she's spoiled, but I did. I guess I just did. But I don't really believe you can spoil a baby. That's probably why she's spoiled, because I don't believe you can spoil one. Hey, Mama. All right, guys. I am going to yell at Frank to come back over. Okay.
1 second, y'all.
You don't mind.
Maybe just.
I'm gonna get saturated.
Well, I think I'm going to get in the back with her.
Okay.
So.
Go ahead.
Major, I'm buckle. Slide over. You're gonna go over here.
Put your seatbelt on too, puppy.
He has it.
Okay.
Put your other one.
Thank you. Bombardum. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't think I did though. it's a blessing. I just got off the phone with somebody from the United Way, and good things are gonna happen. It's awesome. I'll fill you guys in a little bit more when things become official. You know. Thank you, Jessica Lynn. She wants to be on camera. She might.
Who, Mercy?
Yeah. She damn sure might.
She's like you.
Yeah, Joe, we're going to be headed back to Milton in a little while.
No.
I'm just gonna see if I find Nicole first before we head back. So, Scotland. Well, love back to Scotland. First munch. Mercy is perfect. All our kids are so perfect. We're blessed. You know, of course, we're biased because they're our kids, right? But they are. Hey, G'd Up, I'd like to do a interview with you, G'd Up, just in regards to your channel. So a lot of the viewers can also go to your channel and check it out, brother. We're gonna have to set something up, do a like a FaceTime interview. All right. So maybe this week sometime. Not maybe. We will make it happen. This week, G'd Up. Just so we could fill the people in on your channel also. All right, brother? No problem, Tanya. Yep, no problem. Listen, and even if we don't catch her today, we'll catch her the next time. You see, I still got the envelope that you put here with the $20. I still have it there because, you know, I can't give her that money all at once. And she understands also, you know. So even if we don't catch her today, which is all right, we'll catch her the next time. G'd Up, you the best on YouTube, brother. Yep. Thank you, Tanya, also for understanding that, you know. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know, so part of me is sort of hoping that we don't bump into her, so that we can save that money for next week, you know. But if we do, then we do. You know, Rosa, how you doing, Rosa?
She might not be out
Severe,
yet.
how you doing? Yeah, I don't know.
Usually she's right.
Yeah, usually she's right under the walking back and forth.
That's probably the ambulance. I bet you that's them. Look, going the other, not the one coming towards us, the other one going the other way.
Yeah, I see it.
I bet you. You can pull. Can you get in for this way?
Yep. So right there is the shelter that Nicole's in. You know, and then you see all this here. Absolutely, Kathy Gray. Yep. Tanya did awesome. So this is Kensington right here. That's Kensington and Allegheny.
So I said he needs to teach me Spanish.
I do.
No, you don't.
No, I mean I do need a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
But then she'll understand when I talk about her.
I do already.
All right? Yeah. So we'll go back down to the park. Maybe we'll see her. If not, then we'll just wait for next time. Thank you, Sarah.
That's only 10,000 likes and I'll get 10,000 good. You get 10,000 good luck.
Yeah, please hit that like button, y'all.
For the rest of
We
your
got
life.
225. I'll get good luck.
For the rest of your life, you get good luck. You subscribe to the channel.
Oh shit, you heard Major? Yeah. He said for the rest of your life you'll get good luck if you subscribe to the.
We're not that, right?
Oh man, look at Animal. He's seen me. He don't.
Who?
Animal,
Oh,
my homie. You seen him?
no.
The, you know who I'm talking about?
I think so. The light skin? Yes.
He's seen me. I could tell he didn't want to.
See you.
Yeah, he had bandages all over his arms.
Yeah.
Ah man. So let me pull over real quick. Me Twinkie, how you doing?
Oh,
So
there's 911.
no, they've been there.
Oh.
They've been there the whole time.
What?
Kathy, she leaves the monkey at home. Well, in the shelter. I think after they took her last one, she started just leaving it in the shelter. You know. Yeah. So I just drove past one of my friends that I seen down here. He's been on the channel. I haven't seen him in a while. I just seen him now, and he didn't look very well. And it's sad. I wanted to stop and talk to him, but I could tell that he was.
Was he had the mask on?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
I could tell he didn't. He seen me, but he didn't. He was hoping that I didn't see him. Yeah, I know him before the channel. Yes, we've done time together. You know, I known him for since like 2008. Tamika, how you doing, Tamika? So it's just sad, man. I can see he's not in good shape. He had bandages all over his arms. And I know I've been there where you see somebody and you're like, damn, I hope they don't see me, you know, because you're looking messed up. You're not looking the best, you know, obviously. And it's sad. Philly Vlogs, what's up, brother? Thank you. Probably could find a monkey in Kensington. Probably could. Could be true. Exactly, Shadow. And that happens a lot. And sometimes I'll give them their space because I don't want them to feel embarrassed, especially if I'm on a live or something. I won't pull up. I'm 5'11". You know, I won't pull up.
Depending on the day, he's 6 foot.
Yeah, 6 foot, sometime 5'11". You know. But I won't pull up on them because I definitely don't want to pull up on nobody if I'm on a live or on camera or something. You know, if I wasn't on live, I would have pulled up and spoke to him. And just look at the art here. One thing about Philly has dope art. Rachel does look like a snack, don't she? Tamika say you look like a snack.
Oh, well, thank you, Tamika.
Look how dope that art is.
That is, right?
Philly is known
So
for their
much
art.
talent.
Yeah, Philly is
So much
known
talent.
for their art, for their music. Philly's known for like being a hotbed for creatives. I'm 6 foot today. Today I'm about 6'3". To be honest with you guys, I'm about 6'3" today. When I get home and back around the kids, I'll be about 5'2". Cause they'll put me in my place and start talking shit to me.
Not out of respect.
Yeah, no, we just be grinding each other up. You guys see that are on here on a normal basis. You see the relationship we have with, you know, the kids and the dads, but you know, they just, I know I'll hear it as soon as I go in the house. Brooke is always gonna be, she'll always punch me a couple times in the ribs and shit. And yeah, that's just the way, you know, we do.
Joe is okay, somebody just asked.
Joe is okay. Joe's alive. Thank you. Yeah, I seen that also, Severe. At first, when I seen that there was a lot of different people doing the same thing, I can't say it didn't have me feeling some type of way. And then I was like, you know what? That's good. I think the part of me that was like feeling some type of way, I think that was selfish. You know, that was selfish of me. So I had to dig myself and realize that, you know,
Right.
it's, if we're bringing attention to what's going on down here, then it shouldn't matter who does it.
Right.
As long as your heart's in the right place. And even if your heart isn't, that's up to you and God. You have to deal with that, you know. So, and I can't judge anybody. You know, I had to learn that. Because even at first with AML Films, I said that, you know.
He has good interviews.
Yeah, he does.
He has very good interviews.
Where I sort of like criticized him. And then I thought about it and I was like, damn, that was wrong of me. That was extremely wrong of me.
That's growth, though. To
Yeah,
admit that
exactly.
when you're wrong.
Yep. That it wasn't, you know, it wasn't, it was almost, it was sort of like me hating. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, I think he should do more in the community. I don't know that. He could be doing wonderful things. He could be doing so much shit. I don't know that. I was just assuming. So, you know, it just took growth. Even to the point where I was going to message him and just tell him that, look, brother, you know, we don't know each other, but...
He looked up to, too.
Exactly. That's what I thought, too. I was like, damn, what if he's seen the channel and became inspired? And I said, here I am hating on somebody, you know. I was like, that, it just didn't sit well with me. And I'm right now in the stage I'm at in my life, I try not to do that to anybody. I think I'm gonna, you know, reach out to him, like I said, you know, and it would be awesome. You know, I just realized, I was like, damn, you know, and I had to check myself, and I was like, damn it. I was like, that was sort of me hating. And then I thought about it, and I was like, it wasn't sort of me, it was me hating. You know, because somebody is doing the same thing I'm doing.
Oh, that's gross.
You know, I was like, that's not right. You know, I wouldn't want my kids to do that.
Right.
You know, and I wouldn't want nobody to hate on me, so, you know, I can't do that, you know, and I have to do that a lot, man. Check myself, you know, I have to check myself a lot. Scoochie, yes. Soft wet underbelly, yes. Yeah, he actually, a subscriber put us in contact, sort of, and he sent me his info, his phone number, and told me that, you know, he'd like to speak and do an interview. And, you know, I love his channel. I love the way he treats people. His channel is one of my favorite. You know, so I definitely wanna link up to him. You know, and you know what I think too is, and I say this to you guys all the time, is that we all have different jobs, right? We all do our jobs differently. His name is Mark Ladia. If you were asking about soft white underbelly, but we all have jobs to do differently, right? When you build a house, there's somebody that builds the foundation. There's carpenters that do the framing. There's somebody that does the HVAC. Somebody that does the electricity. Somebody that does the roof. We just all do our jobs differently, and that's all it is. You guys show your support on the channel. You guys, you know, like the videos. You guys support. You guys do all that stuff. So that's where you guys do your work. I do my work in the street. Chanel, thank you. She said Rachel's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You see that shit? A tortoise skim right off my knuckles. Yeah, we all winning. Exactly. And we can all make so much more noise together than we can apart, right? If one person screams, you know, you might hear them the next house over. But if 10 people scream, you know, imagine 100 people screaming.
That would burn your ears.
Exactly, that would burn your ears. Yes, it would.
That would really hurt.
So
1,000 people scream.
1,000. Now imagine
1,000.
1,000
That would
people.
give you 10 headaches.
10 headaches. Yes, sir. So I thank you guys very, very much. From New Zealand, Maria.
And I already got a
Thank you.
headache.
Congratulations, Joey Boyd. Congratulations on your 3 months, brother. Awesome, brother. Be proud. Lily, I don't believe I do. I'm horrible with names. Absolutely horrible. Rachel she's from Pennsylvania. Major do be making a wild. Where is he? What's up, dog? Thank you. I'm glad to see I made it out of there safely as well. Yeah. Mr. Red, congratulations. Listen, everybody that's new to recovery, it's gonna get a lot better. If you think stuff is good now, just wait. It'll get 10 times better, I promise you. Ship to New Zealand? Yeah, I can. I don't know how expensive it would be. So that would just, you know, if you could send me a email or something with an address, I could check to see, and then I could let you know. Yeah, but everybody that's new in recovery, it gets so much better. I was just telling Rachel last night when we got back to the hotel, I said, look at how dope our life is and the impact we're able to make right now. I said, imagine where we're going to be in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. Yeah.
If we keep doing the right thing.
Yep. Exactly. But we have to stay on the right path, right? Imagine if we could take morals over money, catch 22. I don't know what that is, brother. Major, nah, he's named that. He just, I like that name. That's where that name came from. They just asked if he was named after Catch 22, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, just imagine in 10 years listen, this is my vision for it. Imagine if morals over money, right? If we could turn this into something like Vice, right? You know that channel Vice? It's a media channel, right? Where they go out and tell the stories that other news outlets don't cover.
Yeah.
So imagine that, where we could have G'd Up and Tamika and Jessica in New York covering stories, right? And we could have Kathy Gray covering stories, right? And we could have Tanya covering stories. Imagine how dope that would be, right? If we could all do that. That shit would be awesome. You know, and that's what you know, my goal to be, you know, to have all of us be able to do that. And then now imagine if we could all earn a living doing that, right? Imagine if we could all earn a living doing that. How dope would that be? You know, exactly, Lala. They had stories on there going to Africa. You know, imagine if we could do that, right? Talk about what's important in our community. What's going on, you know, because there's so many stories out there that would be awesome, yeah, to tell, you know, like it would be dope. It would be dope. Exactly, Mr. Red. Yeah, see, Joe? I'm trying to do this. Listen, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy creating. I'm an extremely creative person, so I enjoy creating, period. I love creating with videos and photography because you're capturing a moment in time that will never, ever happen again, right? I could take a picture of just what's ahead of me, and that will never repeat itself, right? Now imagine if you're capturing an important moment in history. That's even better, right? Think about when you look back at photos, photos of, you know, old stuff that was going on, whether it be the civil rights movement or when women were first allowed to vote, you know what I mean? Think about that stuff, like how dope those photos are that we see, and we're just like, wow, you know. And now imagine if you had a video to go around that. We're lucky because we're in the day and age where technology, we have a video. You know, Ike, congratulations, brother. John R., you from Graham Ave? I used to live there, brother. I used to live on Graham, right in between Mesereau and Montrose.
Also, I wanted to say, too, like, with Frank, and I'm not just saying this because he's my husband, but he is probably only the one person that I know that when he says he's going to do something, he's literally going to do it. Like, it took me a long time, though, how about it? Like, at first, you'd be like, I'm going to do this. And I'd be like...
Thank you, Caroline.
Yeah, right. And then he'd go, sure enough, he'd do it. And so now I just trust when he says he's going to do something. But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, and I've never met somebody like that. And that inspires me to want to do things, you know?
Yeah, I think we need that. Like, for me, I've always been the type where if I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it. I have to.
And he studies it,
you know,
and puts so much time and effort and everything into it, too, you know?
Yeah. Where listen, Rachel, I remember before, Rachel would be like, oh, here we go. We're going to be stuck on this for a month.
Yeah, and we are.
And we would. You know, we would. And I remember, at first when I would tell Rachel, okay, this is what I want to do. She might have been a little hesitant, right?
He used to tell me, I'm going to go to schools and start speaking, like out of nowhere. And I was like, what? You can't just go to any school and just like speak whatever you want, you know? And I was like, sure enough, within, 2 months, he was with somebody, like, speaking at different schools. And I was like, but he put a lot of time and dedication and, you know, his all into it. So I know when he says he's going to do something, like, he's going to do it because he's done it time and time again.
Yeah, and it's thank you, Kathy. And it's, you know, and especially because I know, you know, when I was in the streets, I would do whatever I have to do at any means necessary. Any means necessary, I would do it. So I have to put that same energy into doing stuff that's positive now.
Right.
I remember when I first started, I'd be making videos on Instagram, and you know, friends of mine would make little smart comments. Rachel, the kids would make smart little comments, but I was like, look, I just feel like, you know, this is what I want to do, and I want to spread positivity, and, you know, and it's people aren't always going to agree with what you want to do. People aren't going to see your vision, and that's all right because it's your vision. You know, I used to tell people, stuff, ideas that I had, and people would be like, huh? They really wouldn't see it or get it. And I used to at first I used to get upset. Thank you, Amanda. I used to get upset when I used to say stuff to people and they wouldn't get it.
Well, and I think that's our society. Like, somebody tells you a big dream that they have, and people are like, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, okay, and
Yep.
why are we doing that? We
Yeah,
should
exactly.
absolutely support somebody when they say they have a big dream.
Absolutely. Listen, Tanya, it's funny you say that with the RV situation, because we were just talking about that yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna get a RV or a trailer, something. I don't know exactly how big it's gonna be or how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll figure that out. But I promise you that I will get a trailer or something, and we're gonna go travel to different places, and we're gonna go, and what we do in Kensington, we're gonna do all over. I'm gonna have a little space set up so we can do haircuts in there, and we can interview people, and maybe have it set up where I could sleep there, so that we don't have to spend money on hotels. But I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I know it will happen. I promise you that. I promise you, that will happen. Thank you, Justin. How are you, brother?
Somebody asked, does it bother you when you're giving stuff out, people don't say thank you?
No. It
It
doesn't bother me when I give something to somebody and they don't say thank you.
Sometimes they're just ashamed.
Sometimes they're ashamed. Sometimes they're just rude.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll give them something and they'll want more.
100
You
things more.
have
Or
to
they're
draw
mad
your
that-
line.
Or they're mad that you don't have what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
You have to draw the line, and you just have to do it. For me, people used to tell me, oh, if you give them something, like I used to empty out my closet and bring my sneakers and clothes and all that stuff and give it away to people. And people used to be like, oh, why are you doing that? They're just going to go around the corner and sell it. I said, look, I don't care. I said, I don't care. That's not up to me. My job is done when I give it to them. Whatever they choose to do with it, that's on them.
That's your blessing.
Yeah, I said, my blessing is done when I give it to them. That's between me and God. If I was doing it to please man or please them, then I would be upset. I'd be like, damn, how you gonna sell something I just gave you? So I just learned that, my blessing is done once I give it to them. If they choose to throw it away, if they choose to put the sneakers on and wear them till they fall apart, cool. I can't control what they do with it. I can't control none of that. So I can control what I do, though, right? So I'll give them, and I'll continue to give.
And that would just be like having negative feelings when you're trying to do a positive. Like,
I'm good, Charity. Thank you. Well, last night in the park, somebody was stabbed. They were stabbed bad. They said that the person lived. It wasn't a fatality or a murder. Thank God. So that's definitely good. And that park, it's a whole different place once the sun goes down. And not that it really matters, but people are out there. You going to rehab tomorrow, Kendra White? Congratulations. Welcome to the start of your new life, if you allow it to be. If you allow it to be, your life will be whatever you want it to be. You just have to allow it to happen. SBA TV, thank you. Yep, just stay strong, Kendra. Stay strong. It's weird for me to say that name like that, because that's my son's mom's name, and she's a pain in the ass. So me being like, Kendra, you can do it, I'm like, but you can do it. You can do it. Your life could be blessed. Anything you see out there, you can achieve. You just have to stay dedicated. And I promise you it'll get easier. Promise you it will. It'll be hard at first. You'll be frustrated. You'll be upset. You're going to be sick. You're going to have people that doubt you. People that, don't believe in you.
just take it one day at a
Yeah,
time.
but that's all right, man. That's all right. Megan, how are you? Just trust in yourself. Be patient for yourself. And yeah. Shoot for the stars. Absolutely. Go grab them, bitches. Go grab them, man. And you can get them. I promise you, you can. I promise you, you can. Whatever you want to do in life, you can do. I promise you that, man. Listen, there's so much stuff that is happening in my life recently. You know, that I've just been working. Molly Polly, how you doing? That I've been working. Listen, I just got a call from the United Way, asking me to be a board member. If you know, like that's a big deal for me. You know, like, come on, I been out of prison 4 years. I spent 17 years. You know, it like, come on, that's a huge deal for me. And they just called me and was like, look, we want you to be a board member. That somebody with my record, you know, like, come on, how dope is that? That's a big deal. Thank you guys. Absolutely. And then it also, to me, it's even better because other people are going to see that and they're going to be like, damn, if Frank could do it, I could do it. A board member. They want me to sit on their board. They want me to sit on their board. You know, the president will be in contact with me. And Marley, thank you. The president of the United Way will be in contact with me, and you know, and we'll go from there. But look how dope that is, though. You know, that stuff is. Thank you, Laura. That stuff is extremely humbling to me to think that somebody like me could do that. It's awesome. Thank you. Yes. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Sonia, listen, me and Rachel was talking about that. No, I'm originally from New York, married. I moved out of New York when I was young, though, and moved to Pennsylvania. Listen, I just told Rachel, I said, man, when we were at the rally, the protest yesterday, and I tell the young brothers and sisters, I said, look, if I could go back to the time that with my record clean, I would go back, and the way things are right now, I wouldn't mind going back to be a police officer and be a good police officer, right? Because not all the cops are bad, anything like that, you know, but just to be a good one, or to be a good lawyer, or be a good judge, all that stuff, you know. Ya's wife, good question. So she asked, what made me start going back and doing what I did? Alistair, welcome. I realized that I did a lot of destruction in my community and other communities by selling drugs, by using drugs, by living the lifestyle that I was living. So I realized that I did a lot of destruction. So I said, all right, I want to help build up those same communities that I helped tear down, you know, and that's what I started doing. For me, my drug usage was short in relation to my criminal stuff. You know, I've been selling drugs since I was a kid, since I was young, very young. So my drug use is a very short part of my story. My criminal activity is, on the other hand, very long. You know, where I was doing robberies, everything, anything you could think of, you know, to be destructive, you know, I was doing, you know, and I just don't want to live that way. I want to make the world a better place. And it sounds so corny and cliche, but that's what I want. I just want to leave the world better than when I found it, you know. So I thank you guys. I got to end this because we're on the highway, so I got to concentrate on driving, but I thank you guys very much. Be nice to somebody. I love you guys, and I think it's frozen up because no comments are coming through.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Oh, yeah, you are. All right. So I thank you guys. I appreciate you. Stay blessed and stay safe.